Welcome, everyone. This is Craig Horsley of the Hidden Cabaret. We're located in the secret room at 707 8th Avenue. And on December 2nd, we're teaming with NYMF, the New York Musical Theater Festival, New York Musical Festival. And they have a very interesting program on December 2nd. They have commissioned three short musicals, 30 minutes or less, and they will be being performed at the Hidden Cabaret at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6. And right now we have one of the stars of actually two of the shows, Sara States. Welcome, Sara.
Hello, thank you.
So now you're in two of the shows. The shows are somewhat socially aware. Can you describe one of each of the shows?
Sure. So one of the shows is called Pods, and I guess you could say that's kind of like a comment on global warming and where we're headed. Super like dystopian society, I suppose you could say. And essentially, we each live in these pods because Earth is no longer inhabitable, and it's definitely a commentary on what is happening in our environment right now and where it could potentially lead. And the other show called In the Square is about Tiananmen Square and about kind of about like the monument and the movement. It involves like the student population of perhaps like Beijing University and what they did, which was like hunger striking, and ultimately leads up to what happened in Tiananmen Square.
It's interesting that you're in two different musicals. They're different storylines and two different composers.
Yeah.
So are the musical genres different, and which kind of genre do you like the best?
They are so different. Pods is kind of like less musical theater and more kind of like pop or punk, with a lot of like, I guess you could say like probably like synth and percussion and like different things like that. Whereas In the Square is more traditional musical theater with like a really good driving contemporary beat in there. So they're very different shows, and I really like working on both. I guess I like the musical theater world is where I like sit the best, but it's really fun to work on something that's like not really in my comfort zone because
Right.
it definitely is an enlightening experience.
Yeah, it expands your range,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and to do two shows in one day or two shows in an hour and a half is going to be quite a challenge for you, I think.
Yeah, and to learn, I mean, all the actors, like, it's really impressive how fast, like, everyone is like, picking everything up and sight reading and just learning in, like, a short rehearsal period. And to be able to, like, also connect with your fellow actors in such a short time while you're, like, focusing on what's on the page in front of you is really, I'm so impressed by everyone. It's, like, it's amazing. Yeah.
Now you were, I saw you a year or 2 years ago in Comfort Women at the Playwrights, I think it was. So now you're in two shows that are brand new. So basically, what's it like to be at the beginning of two new musicals?
I always like working on new work, especially with people that I'm just being introduced to. It's so refreshing, and I love to see like how things evolve and be a part of that process. I think that's really like that's my favorite thing about what I do is working on new work, because I mean there's so many things like you can bring a new character to life, and really it's such a collaborative process. Like you may have ideas of like what the character should be or like in your thought process, but so may like the people you're working with and whoever wrote it, and you might like shift and change these characters and mold them into what they will be. And I just think that's such a cool thing. And I mean, I like working on work that's already been done too,
Yeah.
but it's just totally different. And yeah, I just love like my heart definitely lives in like new work.
That's wonderful, and to be able to do two in one evening will be fantastic.
Yeah, it's super fun.
We're looking forward to seeing you on the stage. Hopefully, we'll see you in other venues, and
Yeah.
maybe doing some cabaret at the Hidden Cabaret with us.
Yeah.
And thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So everyone, December 2nd, 6 p.m. the doors open. The show is at 7 p.m. There are 3 shows. Sara is in 2. All of them will be very interesting genres and very, they're going to be incredible shows. Come to hiddencabaret.com. Our website is hiddencabaret.com for tickets, and also NYMF, NYMF.org. And we hope to see you at 6 o'clock. Our menu is open. The food is great. The venue is wonderful. And the talent and entertainment is going to be amazing. So thanks so much for watching.